If God be for me, light-skinned Lucifer, all his demons, and crispy chicken, none of these evil people can come against me, because God is for the dark-skinned activists. God put the dark-skinned activist, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the creator, the inventor, the architect, the designer of the first platform in history for dark skin on the earth. And light-skinned Lucifer and all his demons, there's nothing that you could do to stop me. Even ganging up with crispy chicken wing, that's not gonna work. Ganging up with it, because let me tell you something. Hold up. Studies have shown that vegans live longer anyway. All y'all meat eaters, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the major problems right there anyway. So vegans live longer anyway. Vegans are more sustainable anyway. So y'all know what it is with that red meat. So light-skinned Lucifer and chicken wing, let me tell you something. If God be for me, none of y'all can be against me. Hold up. Commercial break real quick. All right, so the dark skin activist is back tonight. Tell y'all how things have went down with the lies. I told y'all that I have been being stalked and harassed by light-skinned Lucifer, and just recently, crispy burnt chicken decided to gang up on me with light-skinned Lucifer in a live stream. But like I said, if God be for me, who can be against me? If I'm telling the truth and I'm standing on the truth, nobody can be against me. So here's the situation. Let me just go all the way back for those of you to give you some context. First of all, I'm the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. I created dark skin activism in 1998 when nobody cared to talk about dark skin. It wasn't a topic of discussion. Nobody cared. And you know, one of the things that I always said as the dark skin activist, I don't buy the YouTube video with people making videos about dark skin. Because if you really cared about dark skin, the real test is were you doing it before the internet? And if you weren't doing it before the internet, it doesn't count. So says the dark skin activist. That's a fact. Because I was looking, probably aside from my Cola Booth, probably the only person in the world that was actually looking for someone to do exactly what I do and exactly what I created today. So everybody now that's talking about dark skin, they're biting off of my work. They're plagiarizing my work. What they did after 20 plus years, actually it wasn't 20 years, but from 1998 up until 2009, I was working to develop dark skin activism, which is the first and only movement in the world to focus only on dark skin. I am the first person to do this. No one else has done this before me. And if people are saying that there was a person that specifically and only exclusively focused on dark skin, name that person. People have not been able to honestly and truthfully do it. I am the first person to create a platform and a movement for dark skin. And everybody said it was crazy when I became world famous for it with a viral post that I made about Kendrick Lamar in 2015. Everybody said, what the hell is a dark skin activist? But then people on YouTube, namely Light Skin Lucifer and Crispy Burnt Chicken, they started creating channels based on Rashida Strober's work. They started ripping off my content. They started, well, one of the individuals started taking my videos without my permission. They have been stalking me, because now I realize it's a form of stalking. They have been stalking me and watching me behind the scenes for years, only to watch me and rip off my work. Not to be honest and say, you know what, I got my ideas, I got my inspiration, I got my channel. My channel is based on Rashida Strober's work. They couldn't do that. They ripped off my work because they're not intellectually honest. And so they did it in a multiplicity of different ways. Light Skin Lucifer and Crispy Burnt Chicken, their way of doing things in regards to infringing upon my intellectual copyright and my infringing upon my trademark brands, you know, they did it in different ways. So Light Skin Lucifer, you know, we know the story of the devil's fall from grace. We know the devil was an angel. Light Skin Lucifer was an angel at one time. Lucifer was an angel at one time, right? But he had a fall from grace, and we all know what the story is if we have had any exposure to the church, or pretty much any exposure, especially to Christianity. Okay? So a light-skinned Lucifer came and tried to use his beauty, his charm, mainly his beauty. One of the questions light-skinned Lucifer asked me to set me up to steal my work. And mind you, light-skinned Lucifer at that time was stalking and watching me just like everybody else was, you know. But unlike Crispy Burnt Chicken, he didn't steal my videos and my content. He didn't do that. Okay, they did their thing in different ways. He decided to try to get up into my head. They have a saying called pick your brain. And let me tell you something. I'm going to give you a word of advice to any entrepreneur out there. Don't let nobody pick your brain. If it ain't Oprah Winfrey, or if it ain't, you know, somebody with some, let me tell you something. Don't let nobody pick your brain, because that's a way of people coming in to use you without compensating you, to use you and take from you without compensating. I'm probably the most exploited Black woman on YouTube. I'm going to do a whole YouTube live about that. I mean, we can argue that Rashida Strober is probably the most exploited and stolen from and ripped off and imitated Black woman on YouTube. And I will go head to head and argue with anybody that wants to dispute that. Even these people, these Black YouTubers that don't necessarily say my name, they watch me. So anyway, I started the entire conversation and topic of dark skin online. I started that. And unscrupulous people, they came as wolves in sheep clothing, light-skinned Lucifer namely, asking for an interview about my philosophy and opinions around dark-skinned activism as it relates to Kendrick Lamar. And as soon as I gave light-skinned Lucifer that interview, and he and I both agreed that the interview or the project, whatever you want to call it, it was both of our intellectual property and we were free to use it as we chose. Soon as that interview was done, light-skinned Lucifer began also plagiarizing and infringing upon my copywritten work. They all do it on YouTube, every last one of them. And the thing is that, you know, with light-skinned Lucifer, I mean, he didn't try to hide the fact that he watched me. But these women, they're sneaky. That's the difference between the Black men and the Black women. See, women will sit back, they won't say nothing. They'll watch you. So many of these women are such frauds on YouTube. Y'all are not woman enough at all. Y'all sit back, and one thing about me, I'm a real honest person. That's why people don't like me, because I tell the truth, and I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if, let me just say this on camera. I don't care if you don't like me, because I don't need it. I don't care if you don't support me. I don't care if you don't donate. I don't care if you don't, and I really don't. And I'm still going to ask for donations. But let me be clear. I don't care who decides not to donate, because you know what? Your support and your donations, I don't live and die by that. Because if that was the case, I would have been stopped producing my plays. a long time ago. And that's no shade and no ungratefulness to the real supporters, but to the people out there that think that I have to beg you or I'm going to kiss your ass for a donation, or, you know, I'm going to shuck and jive. I don't do that, because guess what? Everything that I need is going to come to me. And that's another reason why people get mad, because they say, who she thinks she is? She up here asking, the irony in that, she up here asking for donations, but she telling me she don't need my support. She don't need I sure don't. I sure don't. The show going to go on. The show been going on. Honey, I've been producing my show since 2006. From 2006 to 2014. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 8 years before I even allowed the public to come and make donations. So how do you think I was producing my shows before I allowed the public to make donations? How do you think that I produce show after show after show? I'll wait. Let me look at the comments, because I'm actually checking, trying to understand. Let me tell you, because I hear crickets. Let me be clear. I was producing my show out of my own pocket. That's how I was producing my show. So don't think for 1 minute. And I am going to continue to ask for donations. Okay. But don't think for 1 minute that I'm going to beg and plead. There are billions of people on earth. And if some will, what that saying goes, some will, some won't, so what? That's just what it is. So, you know, I have been producing my shows, doing dark skin activism, and doing everything I needed to do. And like I said, people watched me on YouTube, ripping me off, you know, taking from me. They never thought of the idea of a dark skin activist. No one ever heard the phrase dark skin activist before I put it together. No one. And all these people have done is stolen and stolen and stolen and stolen and stolen. And what people need to understand, I'm going to do a specific video about Rashida Strober's views in regards to numbers, because people need to understand that these people are marketers. They're marketers. That's their specialty. Not talking about dark skin. It just so happened to be something that I got attention for, that they wanted a piece of, but they were not being honest to say Rashida Strober created this. You know, they tried to pass it off as if it was something that they created. And so when I discovered that I was being plagiarized, and I don't come for people. I don't come for people like that. I don't come for nobody like that. You have to actually do something for me in order for me to come for you. I'm not going to just come for you like that. I could care less about you and what you're doing. You're not important to me. Because I don't watch these people. I don't watch these people. I don't watch Black YouTubers. I don't know what people have asked me about other people. I'm not going to discuss them, because guess what? I don't watch them. I don't care to watch them. I'm not interested in it. I'm interested in dark skin activism and what I do. And some might find that arrogance. But one thing you can't say, I'm not a sneaky person. Never been a sneaky person. I don't sit back behind the cut watching this Black YouTuber, watching that. Like, I could care less. I actually have to care about what a person is talking about in order for me to engage with that person. If you're not talking about what I care about, I don't care how popular you are. I don't care how many people ask me to watch you or talk about you. If Rashida Strober is not interested in that, I am not going to watch or address you. I don't care. So the only reason why I'm talking about these two people is because, number one, they've been stalking me and stealing from me since 2015. That's why. Again, I don't come at people for no reason. That's what people that are immoral do. That's what people that don't have nothing else better to do going in their life. They look for people to come and you have to actually do something to me. So the only reason why I am speaking on these people is because they have infringed upon my copyright. And so as such, light-skinned Lucifer begins, he upped the ante with the stalking. And recently he has begun false flagging my videos. Okay. He began false flagging my videos. And that was a problem to me. Of course, that's a problem. If anybody is falsely flagging your videos and harassing you, that's going to be a problem for anybody. Elena Wash, you said, what women do you like to watch on YouTube that address your same topic? None. I'm not interested because it's a regurgitation of my work and I'm not receiving credit for it. So I could care less. The only other person I could say that I have watched on YouTube is Cola Booth. That's it. Cola Booth is the originator. I don't respect anybody else talking about colorism. All of a sudden you coming out of the woodwork. No, you don't matter to me. You just don't. Call it arrogant. Call it narcissist. Tell me, oh, you think you, I've heard it all. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. You don't matter. So I don't need to watch you. For what? I'm the authority on dark skin. Simple as that. I created the lane. Simple as that. So why do I need to watch you? There's no incentive. And you see that again, let me just say this. If I were to watch these people, there would have to be a reason for me to watch them. It would have to be some type of incentive for me to watch them. You understand what I'm saying? And there is none. I mean, why do I need to go and hear a regurgitation of my work? Doesn't make sense. Commercial break. So getting back to light-skinned Lucifer and how it all went down, recently he began stalking me and falsely flagging my videos. And he falsely flagged a video that I made last week and claimed that there were some issues in the video that today I actually looked at my YouTube account. I got a message from YouTube. And YouTube actually sided with me and they left the video up. The video is still right there. So, and I know light-skinned Lucifer got the email because obviously the person that's reporting the video as an issue, they also notify that individual as well. And I'm just really thankful that YouTube sees through the falseness of what this person is doing, sees through. And I mean, because this person already false flagged a video, the one that he and I actually created together. It wasn't a video at first. It was just an interview. We created it together and agreed that it was both of our intellectual property. And he retracted back in July because he knew that it was both of ours. So he retracted, but then he began attacking again and falsely flagging. And today I'm looking at the email right now from YouTube right here. This is what they said, because I don't have to lie. Y'all know I tell the truth. This is what YouTube said, and this is the first win against light-skinned Lucifer. This is a win for dark-skinned activism and a win for the dark-skinned activists, because I've always been telling the truth, whether people like me or not. And I realize that people don't like me, which I don't care. First of all, I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. I'm just pointing out the reasons why people don't like. People don't like me because I tell the truth. People don't like me because I always come with receipts. And people don't like me because in a debate, it's hard to beat me. They watch my videos. They watch my debates. In a debate about anything, whatever, bring it. I'm always ready. It's very difficult to beat me. Why is it difficult to beat me? Only based on facts. If you come and tell the truth, then you are my equal. If you lie about anything and try to twist it and bring in some stuff that's not factual, you're going to lose. That's why people don't like me, because they know that they cannot beat me in a debate, in an argument, whatever you want to call it, because I brings truth. And here I am bringing some more truth. This is what YouTube said in an email. They said, hello, we have reviewed the complaint and have determined that the content is accepted from removal based on our privacy guidelines, which can be found, and they gave me the website. The content does not violate our policies and will remain on the site. We thank you for using YouTube. For more information about our removal process, please check out the following video. Sincerely, the YouTube team. This is what YouTube sent me. And again, I don't lie. I comes with receipts. So anybody out there that thinks that they're going to come and scandalize my name and lie on me, you better be prepared, because I keep all receipts. I don't play. And you're going to be mad. And the only reason you're going to be able to want to talk bad about me is because I told the truth. And you're in your feelings, and you're a liar, and you know you are, and you know you couldn't beat me based on the facts. That's people's real problem with me. I've always been telling the truth. I'm a truth teller, and you're not going to stop me from being a truth teller. I don't care who doesn't like me. I win support, I lose support. That's just the nature of the beast. I've accepted that. I win followers, I lose followers. It is what it is. Keep it moving. Next. Because the reason why I could be so impersonal about it is because I can't stand people that try to manipulate and lie. I like honest people. Don't lie. Tell the truth. I don't lie just to save face. Nobody can come up on YouTube. So I'm going to make a separate video about this as well. Nobody can truthfully come up on YouTube and say I lied about something. I love to see that. People, I remember people talking about my GoFundMe. Oh, this is a scam. The GoFundMe says that it's here. The money is there to produce my plays. I produced play after play after play after play and got receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt. Got bank account transactions to prove it. I don't lie. Contracts with venues to prove it. And the money that I raised was not even nearly enough to cover my productions. The bulk of the money came out of my pocket. Let's get that clear. I want people to be real clear about that, because sometimes Black people think that they own you. No, you don't own me. Just because you go to McDonald's and you buy their hamburger, you don't own McDonald's unless you go in that and buy some stock. Now, if you're going and buying some stock in McDonald's, then you do own McDonald's. But if you're buying a hamburger, you don't own McDonald's. But sometimes Black people think, y'all think y'all doing something for somebody. You need to come out that mentality. I don't have that mentality. I don't think I own another Black person just because I'm financially supporting them. I don't think that. Not one bit. But some of us seem to think that we own each other after giving some financial support. No, you don't own the dark-skinned activists, because just like you go into Barnes and Nobles and purchase a book, or just like you go on Broadway and get a ticket, you don't own. If you are an investor, then you have some ownership in that corporation. If the person happens to be corporate or an LLC, that's a totally different ball game. So let's not get it twisted. I don't play that. But again, people get mad based on facts. And then they say, oh, they're going to pull back their support. Go ahead. Bye. There's billions of people in the world. Unbothered. Unbothered. I've been through the fire and I'm still here. Unbothered. And I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. So this is the first win. Yep. Actually, this is the second win. This is the second win. And, you know, I'm really excited because I have been vindicated. That's why I'm excited, because I have been vindicated, because I knew that I was telling the truth all along. God knew that I was telling the truth all along. And, you know, I was real happy to get that YouTube message, because it vindicated me. I've been telling the truth all along. I've been telling people all along that this person has been lying on me and stalking me. And vindicated. Simple as that. Elena Wash, you need to ask that question of the women. The women don't want to. You need to ask Black women why they don't want to build a community around the dark-skinned activists to keep the legacy of dark-skinned activism going. Ask them that, because you're asking the wrong question to the wrong person. I'm not the one with the track record of hiding behind computer screens, sitting in the cut, watching Rashida Strober and regurgitating her work and copying and stealing so you can pass it off to your audience. I don't have that history. Like I said, these chicks on YouTube are very underhanded, low down, and sneaky. They will sit and watch you and go back and turn around and copy you. Everybody, y'all need to stop fronting. That's why I can't deal with it, because I don't like people that lie in front. Don't come at me with that. You better come at me with the straightforward truth. All that kumbaya fake stuff, I don't buy it. Because if a person want to do something, if they wanted to come to me and say, Rashida, I've been watching you, I know what you do, I respect it, let's do this. They haven't done that. Black men have. Black men have supported me way more on YouTube, regarding YouTube, than the Black women. And I know why. Because a lot of these women are haters, and they're too proud, and they're too catty, and they want to take my content and pass it off as their own. That's just what it is. It's only a few that's real. And they'll try to act like they don't see you, so fake. Oh, I don't see her. Oh, I'm over here doing my thing. Child, please. Child, please. Child, please. Child, please. Child, please. I ain't got time for it. I already know I already know these heifers' MO. I already know it. Done been there and done that. And believe me, every Black woman know what it is. We know how each other is. I'm just here, like I've been the dark-skinned activist calling out darkism. I'm just here to call y'all Black women out. Y'all know how y'all is. Scheming, sly, manipulative. Now, here's the thing. Black men definitely seem to be working together on that level more than Black women. But you know what? At this point, I don't have a problem with who doesn't want to approach me, because I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing. I've never needed these people. I've been the dark-skinned activist since 1998, before social media even existed, and I thrived, and I continue to do my thing. So why do I need them? For what? Especially if you are not a sincere person. You can have all the popularity in the world, you can have all the money in the world, and the dark-skinned activists don't see you if you ain't got integrity, if you're not an honest person, if you're a sneaky, underhanded bitch. I don't see you. I'm gonna keep it moving. Unless I see you infringing on my copyright. Now that's a different story. But other than that, I'm gonna let you do you. Keep it moving. I don't come to other people's channels harassing them. I don't come to other people's channels, you know, stalking them, because I don't care. I honestly, I'm just telling y'all the truth. I don't care. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't give it. The reason why y'all hear me talk about for the umpteenth time burnt black crispy chicken and Lucifer, light-skinned Lucifer, is because they're infringing on my copyright. That's why. Had they not been infringing on my copyright, they would not even be thought of. They would be a speck to me, because I don't respect these people. They have nothing of value to me. Intrinsically, I mean, there's nothing of value there. I don't see it. I don't see the sincerity. I don't see the honesty. I don't see any of that. And I do not respect it. I'm not like most people. I can read through people's bullshit. I see it. I look at it and I say, okay, this is what it is. They on some other bullshit. I ain't got time for it. Keep it moving. And we would be a whole lot better off if we would because I believe most people have BS detectors. They just don't want to use it, or some people might be a little bit naive. But if you learn to use your BS detector and, you know, pay attention to how somebody moves and what they're saying and what they do, you'll be able to see through the BS. And you can just keep it moving, you know? And so that is what I have chosen to do. I've chosen to keep it moving in that regard. But what I have not chose to keep it moving on is the plagiarism and the intellectual property theft. Okay, I have not. So I have this person named the John stalking, harassing, and threatening me. Let me read the John's stalking, threatening and harassing message. The John just said, and this is a threat, don't let me go file a police report on you, because I will. The John just said, if I catch you out here in Florida, I'm running up and smacking you in your filthy, raspy mouth, Rashida. Okay. Continue. Continue stalking, threatening, harassing, making violent threats towards me. I mean, you're the one, I don't know who you are. So I'm coming up on here because I want to document it. I'm verbally documenting. I'm sitting here reading your message. I don't know who you are from Adam, but you are coming on to, I'm hoping you're not light-skinned Lucifer. I don't know who you are. You're the one that's making the decision to come onto my live, and I don't know you from Adam, to stalk and harass me. That's your problem. See, this is the thing. People create problems, and then when I call them out for it, then they have so much to say. Actually, people should pay Alice Walker, the person who coined the word colorism, for speaking about colorism. They should pay Rashida Strober, who coined and created the word darkism and also wrote the book Darkism, for speaking about darkism. Absolutely. Light skin Lucifer and crispy chicken. Thank you, Shayla Diamond. Yes. I don't eat no crispy chicken. I don't eat crispy chicken, y'all. But yes, I don't eat chicken at all. But anyway, yes, so I just wanted to basically come on here and let the people know that I have been vindicated by this person who falsely flagged one of my videos. And YouTube contacted me today. This is the email right here. This is the email right here. And, you know, it just proves that I was telling the truth. I have the email right here to prove it. I keep all receipts. I keep all receipts on everything because I have to. Because when people come out the woodwork telling lies, I pull out the receipts. I do not delete emails. I keep all the emails. I keep all the physical receipts. I keep everything. I sure do. I do not delete text messages. None of that. Because people just like to lie. And people do not expect for you to be, most people don't expect to be that organized. You know, people come on here and try to say you're crazy. Boo. A crazy person is not organized. I might be obsessed with dark skin activism and myself as the dark skin activist. Crazy? Far from crazy. I keeps all receipts. And here's the receipt. Here's the proof. And my second win against light skinned Lucifer in his stalking and lying. You know, he's been lying on me. This is just crazy, you know. So I'm going to continue to keep these receipts. I'm going to continue to press forward with the legal issues. And I'm going to continue to also press forward with the Dark Skin Activist Tour. Now, remember, guys, I'm going to be performing on the Dark Skin Activist Tour. It's either going to be a Dark Skin Woman's Revenge, which is my play, or it's going to be my new piece that I'm putting the finishing touches on writing. And it's looking like the city is going to be Atlanta again, but it will be live stream pay-per-view. So, and also, I just want to throw that out there. The city might not be Atlanta. It just depends on, you know, who locks in the, you know, locks me down first. But either way, I will be letting you guys know when I will be performing. It's going to be a pay-per-view live stream. You'll be able to watch from anywhere in the world, from the comfort of your own home. Shout out to everybody that bought tickets and supported the last time. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all of my supporters. Yes, I appreciate every last one of y'all. I really, really do. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everything. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to come on here and provide these receipts to let you know that the video that I was false flagged on, YouTube sided with me and found that I did not violate anything, and they decided to keep the video up, and I have the email right here. And I'm very happy about that because it's vindication. One thing the dark-skinned activist does is she tells the truth. And that's one thing that I have over these liars and manipulators is I am an honest, truthful, upright person. Plain and simple. And I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud to be a woman of integrity. I'm very proud to not be a liar. I'm very proud to be a truth teller. And that's all a part of dark-skinned activism. You see, to be the dark-skinned activist, you have to be a truth teller. To be the dark-skinned activist, you have to be able to take the hits, which I take the hits over and over and over and over again and never stops. And I keep getting back up and pushing forward. And that is what is the most important thing. You get up, dust yourself off, and keep going. And I'm going to be ready for any other lies. I'm going to be ready for all the stalking. I'm going to continue to handle it in a legal fashion. I'm going to continue to handle that way, but I'm not going to stop talking because what they want to do is silence me. They want to silence me. They want me to be quiet, and that's not going to happen. Dark-skinned activist, you can never silence me. That's not going to happen. I'm going to keep spitting that dark-skinned activist heat, that dark-skinned activist truth. Also, go ahead and donate. Donate, donate, donate. I am looking for that $1 million donor. There's a $1 million donor out there that is going to donate. Now, if you are a $1 million donor or a large, if you have a large donation, you might want to contact me. Go to my website to get my email address, which is darkskinnedactivist.com. And if you scroll down to the bottom of my website, you will see my email address. But anyway, I'm also going to go ahead and drop my, hold on. I'm dropping my GoFundMe link there. And I'm also dropping my PayPal link there. So to those of you that would like to go ahead and make a donation, you can make the donation at the GoFundMe. For those of you that would like to make a PayPal donation and you want to skip the middleman in regards to the fees that GoFundMe charge, you go ahead to my PayPal, because I think PayPal done started charging some fees too now, but I'm not sure. But anyway, either way, it's up to you. Or like I said, if you have a large donation and you just want to contact me and speak about the Dark Skin Activist Tour and the production and the financing of that, go ahead and contact me. Go ahead and contact me, and we'll go ahead and we'll take care of that. So definitely go ahead and make that donation. And I definitely want to thank y'all for listening to the truth. And you know, some people I didn't catch, so maybe I will come back on here later, maybe tomorrow or when I have time, and revisit this and go over this again and speak on the situation around this person false flagging my videos and how YouTube actually found against this person and found for me, because they know, YouTube know I was telling the truth. I told y'all, you never can suppress the truth. You could try. That's what people try to do all the time. They try to suppress the truth. I ain't trying to suppress nobody's talk. Talk your talk. Talk your talk. I never try to suppress the truth. Let somebody go. Speak your truth. Say what you got to say, but you better make sure you tell them the truth, because I ain't gonna silence you. But what I could tell you, and I ain't gonna try to silence you, but what I could tell you is it better be true. It better be honest. It better be righteous, because eventually the truth is gonna come out. And today is proof positive. Proof positive of that. And I'm so happy that I was vindicated for telling the truth about this person stalking and harassing me and false flagging my videos. Here's the proof right here. Thank you to YouTube. I really appreciate that. And, you know, I'm just real happy about it. I'm just really happy about it. It actually made my day because I knew all along that I wasn't lying. I knew that this person was harassing me. I kept telling everybody this. Some people did not believe what I was saying was true, but I've been telling the truth the entire time. My story doesn't switch up and change because guess what? When you telling the truth, you ain't got to think about it. You got to think about, oh, did I say this? No, I ain't got to think about nothing because I've been telling the truth the whole time. People, that's another thing. People that don't show their face, a lot of times what they doing, they're not showing their face because see, when you showing your face, you got to be able to talk on the cuff. You understand? You got to be able to do what's called improv in acting. It's a technique. Somebody give you a topic and you just go. You think on your feet. See, when you hide behind a computer screen, we don't know if a person is reading. We don't know if a person done typed something up. See, I'm from the academia, and I can tell when people are doctoring up things and they're not being their true, authentic selves. So when you hiding behind a computer screen and you ain't going live and you ain't showing your face and you hiding and you're editing this, and you chopping this up, nah, y'all getting it straight raw. Y'all getting it straight raw because I ain't got to think about it. I can come on and do a live at any time. I can do an interview at any time. My interviews, my lives be off the cuff because I don't have to think about what I'm saying. Because what I'm saying is the truth. That's why I could come and do a live. That's why I could just go and I'm always ready. Because I ain't got to think about it. Because I am the truth. That's what it is. And that's what a lot of people, they wish that they could have that, but they can't. So they go and create watered down versions of Rashida Strober, the dark skin activist. But there's only one dark skin activist, the creator, the inventor, the architect of the first platform in history, the first platform anywhere for dark skin. And anybody you hear talk about dark skin, they're ripping off my work. Yes, yes, yes. So good night. And make sure y'all go ahead and make that donation. My GoFundMe link I just put in the chat box. And I also put my PayPal donation link in the chat box. And also my GoFundMe link and my PayPal link or email, because it's not a link, is in the description box. Okay. This person's a John. I don't know who this person is from Adam, y'all. I don't know. For all I know, he could be an undercover crispy burnt chicken or light skinned Lucifer. I don't know who this person is. Y'all guess is as good as mine. Coming up on here making all these I don't know who you are. I don't know what your problem is. I don't know why you're stalking me. I mean, you're continuously stalking me. This is stalking. This is harassment. darkskinactivist.com. Thank y'all for watching. Good night.